Hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of 205 Live. It is I, Positively More, and I cannot be excited enough to see this first edition of 205 Live. So, let's get started. How about that intro, huh? Our first match tonight, the first episode of 205 Live. It is Trevor Lee versus Oni Lorcan. Now, do know Trevor Lee failed to capture the X Division Championship at the Royal Rumble, but now he has a new goal in mind, and we are just past the Elimination Chamber. We are just hours removed from the Elimination Chamber. Nick Virtue's going to WrestleMania, and what we're gonna see at WrestleMania, Loud versus Virtue for the WWE Championship, that's gonna be an all-time greatest match ever. But now that we're on the road, that was actually the first pay-per-view, but might be the deadline before WrestleMania. Up next will be the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Fastlane. And here we go, kicking us off the first episode. It's the Savage Trevor Lee. Also, we will see X Division Champion Sasuke in action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Savage Trevor Lee.
We have one-on-one action on the way, and this one should be
Trevor
nothing
Lee,
short of amazing.
The X Division Champion Sasuke, he's going to be in action
this match
as he will battle Long Island IC.
And I'd also like to add that this match will
Zack
go
Ryder.
a long way
X Division
in
is no limit,
order
so
here
no matter what you are,
WWE.
220, 224,
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock
so it's really no limit.
to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly
Also,
crush
speaking
those
of
hopes.
champions, the Cruiserweight Champion Neville will actually make his first appearance since Night of Champions as the new WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Now, when it comes to being in a Cruiserweight Championship position, Neville might know what it takes to hold on to that championship. Speaking of that, we will have a six-pack elimination. We will have a six-pack elimination challenge to determine who will fight Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship at, I don't know, either Fastlane or WrestleMania, because, I don't know, Neville wants to have competition. Neville wants competition, actually, so he actually demanded to face someone either at WrestleMania or Fastlane or at Raw. It's either way. And here comes his opponent.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 190 pounds, Owen E. Logan.
Guys, we have two
Lorcan,
WWE's
he's
most
actually a
exciting
former number one
superstars
contender. He's a
ready to
former number one
square off
contender
here.
to the Cruiserweight Championship. So last season, it wasn't really, I mean, it was something for this young man right here, you know, being number one contender for the Cruiserweight Championship and having
ready to get this match started would certainly be understating his eagerness right now.
Yeah, fighting DJ P, Lincoln, and Barbazo for the Cruiserweight Championship, Fatal 4-Way TLC. But any other way, let's get this. This is our first match here in the first edition, first episode of 205 Live. Here we go.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoire.
And look at that, Oni Lorcan off the bat with a bulldog.
Appetite to be number one.
Oh, Superman punch from Trevor Lee.
Now might be a good
A Superman punch from Trevor Lee, but a spine buster by Oni Lorcan.
Hey guys, every time we're here in Houston, I can't help but be reminded of the magic we were to witness at WrestleMania.
Lorcan able to counter.
Clearly, Lee has some ideas here. What do you think?
Oh, kick to the midsection.
Can we all expect from him tonight?
You can take your tag team and your fatal four-ways.
Give
me some
Lee.
one-on-one WWE action.
Lee actually hopes that he'll be a future X Division champion somewhere around the works.
In this division.
Kick to the midsection there. No! Smash in the face. Right with his knee. Trevor Lee up to the second rope here.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Missed him there. Ow! Trevor Lee slamming Lorcan down, but Lorcan Irish whip.
He's always
but Trevor Lee turns things around with that hip toss. And, oh, look at the power of Trevor Lee. Oh man, Trevor Lee's actually no stranger when it comes to lifting some people. He actually lifted up Keith Lee. If you haven't seen PWG on Trevor Lee's awesome strength against Keith Lee, I suggest you search that up.
No, he reverses
counter
it.
From Trevor. Gut wrench. And a power bomb from Lee.
Bad move there.
Missed him.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Well, stomp to the...
Nobody controls the pace of the match quite like this guy.
Counter. Counter from Lee.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Lorcan's able to answer back. But Trevor Lee says otherwise. What a kick. Only Lorcan now. Lorcan only able to counter. Kicks in the midsection. Shot to the back of Trevor Lee. And Trevor's in all kinds of trouble here. Trevor's in all kinds of
ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little
knee to the face of Trevor Lee there.
I can tell you with all certainty that he did not anticipate his opponent mounting any sort of comeback.
And Trevor Lee, though,
it looks like he was wrong.
Fight it out.
No, there's the reversal.
Counter.
Dodges a bullet there.
And Lee lands on his feet.
He might have it.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he got him. Suplex into a power bomb.
Nothing left.
Suplex into a power bomb. I don't know what you call that, but that might have gave Trevor Lee the win.
Right there.
Cover. Not so sure that's gonna work, but it does. Trevor Lee scores his first win in the first episode of 205 Live.
Here is your winner, the Savage, Trevor Lee.
Trevor Lee bounces back after losing at the Royal Rumble. Woo! Trevor Lee, though, what a win for that young man right there. Trevor Lee with a big-time win, but we got to move things forward as the Kingdom's Bart Simpson battles Xavier Woods. How this transitioned, Xavier Woods wasn't really happy about what happened at the Elimination Chamber kickoff. So we actually challenged one member of the Kingdom, and he challenged Bart Simpson. So what should be is a good time bout between two former, well, they were in the X Division. I mean, Bart's a former X Division champion, and Xavier Woods was in TNA, and he did compete for the X Division championship. So this should be good. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Springfield, Illinois, weighing in at 133 pounds, Bart Simpson.
Former X Division champion, former SmackDown, former tag team champion, I might say, with ECW legend Lance Storm. And now, well, here he is, one member of the Kingdom, and he's being challenged by Xavier Woods.
For him here tonight. Yeah, but you could say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
Sorry, Hangouts. I was on Hangouts. This should be fun.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel the power!
Whoa! Piggy's not.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods.
The always entertaining Xavier Woods on his way to the ring now.
Oh, stop. Who cares if he's entertaining or if he can play a trombone out of tune? The only thing that matters is winning, and Xavier Woods needs to remember that.
Of course, Corey would have to beat a buzzkill. Well, Big E's actually not lying about longest reigning tag team champions, but I do have to say, when it comes to Xavier Woods, he's actually improved himself over the years. I mean, here he is, a guy who went from NXT, who was really, well, he wasn't really quite known, but thanks to him being in the New Day alongside Big E and Kofi Kingston, he's improved, and he's actually the most popular. I mean, heck, he was actually one of the 3 hosts of last year's WrestleMania. Whew. So, big ups to Woods. Here we go.
A superstar gets a certain
Bart Simpson off the bat.
There's a strong possibility
with the Hurricanrana. Woods able to block it.
Than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get
Woods able to counter. It wasn't the Elimination Chamber kickoff that... It was at the Elimination Chamber kickoff that the Kingdom's Techno Tate Jr. and Mike Kanellis actually scored a win over Big E and Kofi Kingston.
I wanted to talk a little bit about
here comes Xavier.
So if you were
look at that footwork! Bam!
Been doing this for a lot of years, Cole, but the
what a fist from Xavier Woods! Straight combo! That's like straight out of the disco era. I wonder which disco star could do that. Xavier Woods is gonna charge at Bart, but Simpson blocked it. Big time forearm from Simpson.
Caught him with a chop.
And now Bart off the ropes goes Xavier. Woods able to counter. I'm gonna phone all this time. So sorry about that.
Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now.
And the New Day ain't really starting to look good. I mean, when you actually look at them, 2K17, they were tag team champions until they lost the tag team titles to the Skilled Foundation. Well, not once, but I think twice. Because 2016, the Skilled Foundation won their first tag team titles by defeating the New Day.
I think Xavier Woods and his New Day.
And I gotta say, they had classics there.
But when the bell rings,
counter from Woods.
Business.
Here comes Xavier Woods.
To get the job done.
Simpson able to counter. Bart has him up.
Pays for that one. He gets him with the overhand punch.
Shot by Woods. Oh, drop toe! What was that?
The blunt force to the head right there might leave him down for good.
Springboard from Woods, no!
Quite like this guy.
Springboard from Woods, but he missed him. And look at Xavier Woods, cross body. Woods flies, and he takes down Simpson, but Simpson though.
Xavier Woods loves to perform in the WWE universe, whether it's in singles or tag team action. Woods makes sure he does everything he can to win the match and do so in style.
Simpson!
Wow!
Rolling Thunder, baby! Really Rolling Thunder! Simpson went for the frog splash! Xavier Woods able to counter! Fireman's carry! But Woods able to counter!
Nice reversal.
Woods able to counter. Uh-oh. What's Woods gonna do here? Kick to the bit, kick to the leg. Shining Wizard from Xavier Woods.
Is it enough to end
classic shining wizard from Xavier Woods.
Can he do it here?
Cover. What are you doing? Cover. Hook of the leg here. Simpson gonna kick out. Yes, he does.
For sure. He's got some more fight in him,
Bart's still in this. He is called Rising Bart Simpson, but after the Kingdom, he's more of the Kingdom's Rising.
Not where he wants to be right now.
I would say that,
you're not gonna win many matches when you're down.
Xavier Woods winds it up.
That one
no, missed him.
Kind
of missed on that one.
Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Counters that one.
Reversal from Xavier Woods, and look at Bart rolling out of the ring, and Xavier Woods acting like how Homer does it, you know, going on. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, that's how dumb they are. That's usually what Homer Simpson does, but Xavier Woods, you know.
He reverses it.
You know how this
stops it with a DDT. He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
Oh, Simpson, what's this? Simpson looks to fly. Simpson looks to fly. Oh, my God.
Kicking right here.
Taking Woods down.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And Woods sending Bart into the barricade. Head first off the barricade. And Woods, though, my.
This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
As we get down toward the home stretch here, I wouldn't at all be surprised to see him
Woods,
take some liberties with the rules. That's just the kind of untrustworthy guy he's proven to be.
Close to getting.
And back in the ring goes Xavier.
This is just some strategic
Simpson looks to follow suit. To the back. To the arm. Now Simpson trying to get him up.
Battle.
Oh,
he's fighting
Xavier
back
able to counter.
Nothing less, Cole.
Xavier able to counter it.
Executing the reversal.
Woods. Oh, outside we go. Outside we go.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up.
I don't know what the main event should be. I guess the main event for the first episode of 205 Live is going to be champion versus champion. The X Division champion from SmackDown Live. Sasuke Uchiha will battle the Cruiserweight champion, Neville. Are you guys ready to see that happening on the first episode of 205 Live? What the hell is that from Woods? It's like a hip toss turned into a suplex. It's like a hip toss turned into a suplex with Woods, what he did.
Back in the ring now.
Back in. Oh, no. It was like a wheelbarrow. Simpson, though. Schoolboy. Into a super kick.
He is a one-man gang in there.
Xavier Woods
reversal from
nice
Woods.
Reversal.
Woods. Bam! Face first. Face first. And, oh, Simpson's hand was on the ropes. Simpson's hand was right on the ropes right there.
You can't like his
Simpson's hand was right on that rope there.
Reverses that
Reversal from Simpson and a kick to the face. Woods in all kinds of trouble now. Woods from behind able to turn it around.
The reversal.
Dropping him down. Xavier Woods. DDT. Bart said bouncing off. Bouncing off.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
He's gone.
And there's his speed paying off.
Reversal. Xavier Woods able to counter.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Simpson dropping Woods. Big time counter. He's got Woods counter to the DDT. Such a quick reversal from Xavier Woods.
This could be.
And the referee checking on Thomas Dubois checking on Simpson. And at the end maybe near for Simpson here. Kick to the leg. Right on the button. Good night, Simpson. 2. Wow. Wow. Woo. I can't believe he's still in this.
Going, guys. I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
I can't believe Simpson's still in this. Reversal.
Yeah, and he's feeding off it right now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Look at Xavier. Single leg Boston Crab. Bart trying to reach for the ropes here.
No, it's not.
Bart fights it off.
Wow. Part of me thought he
Bart
was
able to fight it out. And now has Xavier right where he wants him.
He hits him with the knee.
Knee into the face of Xavier. Woods. Woods able to turn things around. Look at Xavier. Once again, right to the face. That face buster from Xavier Woods. To the arm of Simpson. Man, what a match between two future stars of not only the X Division, but the Cruiserweight Division as well for both Raw and SmackDown Live.
On social media.
Well, these are two men that are on the X Division on the SmackDown Live roster. And Xavier Woods now. Snapmare. Snapmare from Woods. Simpson able to counter. Hurricanrana. The Hurricanrana from Simpson.
When this guy's on.
Oh, you're thinking Spanish Fly, but Woods. Counter. Fireman's carry from Woods. Into a cutter. Fireman's carry into a cutter from Xavier Woods.
Time to get up, guys.
And that could be the end for Simpson here. Once again, face first goes Simpson. Face first goes Simpson. And look at Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods looks to fly. Nope. Nope, says Simpson. And that was a damn mistake that he made. Simpson for the top. Is this what I think this is? Yes, it is the frog splash. The frog splash. Shoulders down and woo! Xavier's still in this. I can't believe it, but he's not going to be in there for long. He's not going to be in there for long. He's got him up. Simpson. Oh, Bart KO.
Can he finish him off here?
I call that the Bart KO, I guess, but I don't know. The Bart KO connects, cover, shoulders down, look at the leg here, and Simpson. That's 2 for the Kingdom and 0 for the New Day.
Here is your winner, Bart Simpson.
Xavier Woods gave it his all, but in the end, the Kingdom's rising Bart Simpson scores away with a win here in the first episode of 205 Live. Stay tuned, because more of it will be on your way. Bart Simpson scoring a win. That's 2 wins for the Kingdom, and oh no. Oh, he's calling for the rest of the Kingdom. But look at Xavier Woods. Woods is fighting back. Woods is holding his own here. He's holding his own here. Woods is trying to fight back. Woods is fighting back. Woods, oh no, never mind. Well, so much for that. So much for what Woods is trying to do, and now the assault continues on Woods. The embarrassment of New Day continues. Oh, come on. Seriously? You've already damaged Woods enough, and oh no. Come on, Simpson, don't do this. Oh, come on. Don't need to do this. And oh yeah, Kofi Kingston! Kofi making a save! Thank goodness Kofi's here! Oh man, this rivalry between the Kingdom and the New Day has been boiling from the very brink of it. Man, the rivalry between the New Day and the Kingdom continues to boil, but we gotta move on as we go to our first tag team match in the first episode of 205 Live, as Roppongi Vice's Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero set to do battle against Raw's Drew Gulak and Tony Nese. Man, with the rivalry that the New Day is having with the Kingdom, what does that mean for WrestleMania? Because we're done with Elimination Chamber. Now we're going straight to the Raw exclusive pay-per-view, Fastlane. And Fastlane is going to be a good one. If you haven't seen the match card from the RCCW community, lots of matches have been called. Twisted Merc versus Kazuchika Okada. That's going to be Okada's first match here in the WWE. He was supposed to have it on Raw, but due to what Merc did to him, the deity actually sets his sights on the Rainmaker. They'd have to talk about Fastlane. We're heading into the tag team division.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 397 pounds, Barrett A. and the Rockstar.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity
multiple time
inside this arena
IWGP
right now?
Junior Heavyweight Tag Champions, Beretta now in the heavyweight division, and now, well, here they are, Roppongi Vice. Well, mostly, well, I think Rocky Romero's still in the Junior Heavyweight division doing Roppongi 3K. Roppongi 3K are with Rocky, Show, and Yo. Roppongi 3K. But this is Roppongi Vice's first time being in this season, and first episode of 205 Live, as they represent the X Division from SmackDown Live. And here comes one of the cruiserweights of Raw.
And their opponents. First, from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 196 pounds, Tony Reese.
The premier athlete makes his way to the ring with such finesse.
I think you could go so far as to say
and with such finesse, the premier athlete looks to hope that he's going to gain more momentum towards not only the new year, but I would say somewhere around it, I think. Alright, I'm too busy on my phone. And here comes, well, one of Tony Nese's friends, Drew Gulak. Okay, see, he has a logo, but that's
and his
blank.
Partner, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
Listen to this crowd,
Drew
guys.
Gulak
They're fired up
hopes
for this
that
one.
205 Live is going to be better with this PowerPoint presentation. But I don't want to get on topic on that PowerPoint presentation, because I might make you boring. It might make you bored going on. That's how Drew Gulak's PowerPoints are. They just make you want to go. That's a yawn, by the way. Now, starting things off, it'll be Trent Beretta and
both legal men are in the ring.
Trent Beretta and Drew, Tony Nese starting things off here.
All the budding tag teams out there,
Trent Beretta
hoping to one day make it to the big stage. Better be watching this match with a notepad
well, he hit the elbow, but Tony Nese
and how it's done.
Oh my God! What a kick!
When I say that Paris is about
what
to get treated
a kick from Nese! And look at the power of Tony Nese. He might be a cruiserweight. Look at that. You see the finesse? Nobody in the cruiserweight division / X division from Raw or SmackDown Live have more muscles and has the physique like Tony Nese.
It's very important.
Physique, Tony Nese. Did that rhyme or what? Did that rhyme or what?
I really don't think
a reversal from Trent Beretta.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
I might miss out on Elimination Chamber, but I got a few results from it. Sheamus and Cesaro retained the tag team titles against Titus Worldwide. The Empress of Tomorrow still undefeated.
Great move.
And Woken Matt Hardy finally defeated Bray Wyatt.
And you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there.
Man, I so wish I could have got that network and just, you know, watch it. I wish my cousin Kinley was actually here and, you know, deactivate his other thing. That way I could get back to watching WrestleMania or Fastlane, because that's up next. And now he's on the apron, and here comes Rocky Romero. Rocky Romero, a tag team specialist in the junior heavyweight tag team division. Outside we go. Tony Nese tossing. Rocky Romero to the outside, and now right to the leg of Romero. And it is a barricade. Reversal from Nese. On the oh my God! What was that? Did you hear the steps? Did you hear the steps? What the heck? The steps! The steps are right there, guys. Don't hurt yourselves. And Rocky tossing it, tossing back.
And he tags his partner.
Tosses back. Nese, and here comes Gulak. Here comes Gulak. Big time shot. Missed him there.
The closed fist connects.
Irish whip. What was that? Duck and a clothesline from Nese. Well, Gulak, and now Gulak's in control.
Man, that got
you saw what was that from Gulak though? He was going for something, but he hit his butt at the turnbuckle and he lands on his feet. I don't even know what that was.
Much needed tag here. And if successful,
well, so much for a hot tag, and look at this.
New match here.
Oh, look at this submission. Locked it tight on Romero. Is Romero gonna tap out here? No, quick finish up. No. Not even. Well, Murphy didn't even get into position. Has him up.
He's got
Gutbuster from Gulak. And here comes Trent Beretta.
Right there, Michael.
Forearm.
Look out, there he goes.
Drop kick, dang! With such bounce. What bounce on that drop kick from Beretta?
Reverses it.
Oh, Tony Nese! Tony Nese helping out his partner, Drew Gulak. One assist from Tony Nese. And here's that submission again. Submission locked in. Is Beretta going to give up right here in the first episode of 205 Live? And no.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised,
now,
Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Well, he's trying to drag Gulak into his corner, but someone there kicked him from Gulak. Uh-oh. What is this? What in the hell? Look at this! It's a gory! I don't even know what you call this! I thought it was going to look for a gory bomb! But no, it's like a gory in a submission!
He executes a
And Beretta! Oh my! Cover! He's got that! He's got that! No! Kick out. So much for that. And Drew Gulak.
This could be all she wrote.
Oh my God! Look at this! He's got it locked in! Center of the ring! Nowhere for Beretta to go! Is he gonna give up here? But somehow Beretta did not tap out! Beretta did not even tap out! I'm surprised.
Ain't no stopping
Gut wrench. But Beretta lands on his feet, saving himself.
He's
right to the leg of Gulak. There's the drop kick from Beretta. Beretta scoring the drop kick. Off the drop kick, Beretta cover. Look at the leg on Gulak, and Drew able to kick out. And Gulak able to turn Beretta around and gets out of it. Counter from Beretta.
He's sending a message to the...
He's looking for the Dude Buster. But Beretta able to counter. Well, mostly Gulak was able to counter it. Excuse me.
Not today.
Gulak has him. No, counter from Beretta. Beretta able to counter.
He's taking a long time to get up, guys.
And back in is Rocky Romero. Rocky Romero tags back in.
He might have it.
Look at this, Rocky now. He's got him. Oh, look at this. Gulak's got him in a leverage pin. Time penny predicament here. He got him.
What an incredible tag team contest.
He got him. Oh my God. He got him.
Here are your winners, Tony Reese and Drew Gould.
I think Romero was going for something, but Nese, Gulak with that leverage pin, and that gave Nese and Gulak the win. Oh my God, what a major win for two of the youngest cruiserweights here at 205 Live. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event. It is Cruiserweight Champion versus X Division Champion. As the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville battles X Division Champion, the Lone Uchiha, and remember the Skilled Foundation, Sasuke Uchiha. Man, these two have won their championships last season. Last season, these two won their championships at Night of Champions, and they haven't looked back. But now, we're going to see which is better. Will it be the Cruiserweights that reign supreme, or will it be the X Division? Let's find out. Woo! What pyro. And here comes the Cruiserweight Champion himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at
Big-time singles matches on deck here.
Neville makes his way to the ring. The last time we saw this man, he won the Cruiserweight Championship last season at Night of Champions against Billy Kidman and Austin Aries. Well, we are going to be saying that Kidman will have his rematch clause
also like that this match will
somewhere in the near future, but we don't know when Kidman's going to cash in.
Yeah, and he's hoping
I can guarantee you that Kidman wants that Cruiserweight Championship back. It became a 6-time Cruiserweight Champion. But before the rematch clause can happen, here comes his opponent, the reigning X-Division Champion.
And his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Total Non-Stop Zone Champion, the Ninja Sasuke.
Since winning the X-Division Championship, Sasuke has called this reign the Age of Uchiha, and so far he's been quite dominant as the X-Division Champion. And you gotta admit that Sasuke, he looks pretty focused as he heads for his match against the Cruiserweight Champion. Speaking of which, we don't know who's actually gonna challenge Sasuke for that prestigious X-Division Championship, but could that happen at WrestleMania? We're gonna have to find out who the hell would challenge this man for the coveted X-Division Championship. And this should be fun. 2 superstars, 2 champions from their own brands, set to do battle for that. Well, not for championship, but I meant, you know, I mean, it's champion versus champion, you know. So what we're gonna see a classic. The Cruiserweight Champion's ready. The X-Division Champion is ready. Here we go.
There's the bell.
Look at this! Sasuke trying to ran up to Neville, but Neville able to counter Northern Lights, and early pin attempt from Neville, and a kick out.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Man, both men trying to go at each other already here. Counter from Neville, and Sasuke able to counter, dragon screw right to the leg of Neville there. What a kick. Neville able to counter.
Talk about K. So if you were him, what would you do to win this thing?
Sasuke,
Michael, he can beat
Neville off the corner
on this roster on any given night, and I don't see why tonight is any different.
Suplex into a backbreaker! Wow! My God!
He's known for.
Went for the elbow, but Sasuke counters. Neville lands on his feet. German suplex from Neville. What's this?
Neville is not someone to sleep on.
What? Guys, apparently I got some news from the Elimination Chamber. First of all, Neville, face first. I don't even know what you call that.
With these two guys,
apparently Ronda Rousey put Triple H to the table before she officially signed her contract. What the hell?
I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
How's that possible? I mean, it is Ronda Rousey, so she can do anything. Now Sasuke has Neville and tossing, well, slinging Neville back. And Neville, right to the arm and a big time reversal. Neville has the X-Division champion up, but Sasuke able to roll out. Now Neville got right where he wants him. Oh, dump to the outside. Neville dumped to the outside.
Oh, and a terrific reversal.
Neville was dumped to the outside, and now we're on the outside here. Champions are on the outside, and Byron's the only one standing up. Meanwhile, Corey Graves and Michael are still standing. Well, sitting. Fireman's Gary was sitting.
Down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip.
Into the apron goes. Into the apron goes Sasuke, and the Cruiserweight champion starting to take it to the X Division champion.
Tempo.
That should happen at Survivor Series,
Now
but
there's the
I say
counter.
why not?
He's got to hurry.
What a
He doesn't wanna get
takedown.
counted out here.
Now all
certainly
three,
not on his
now
side,
all of them just stood up.
He wants no
Back in the
part
ring
of
goes Neville, and so does Sasuke. Sasuke in the second rope.
And Neville is rolling here.
Oh, kicked by Neville. Oh, on the corner. Boom! Big boot! What a big boot from Sasuke! But Neville able to turn things around here.
Neville.
But Sasuke does it too.
Oh, and a terrific
Neville able to
reversal by
counter,
Neville.
kicking Sasuke in the face. Up top, oh! Big time drop kick from the king of the cruiserweights.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here.
Again on the apron. What's this? Oh, look at that! A belly to belly. Never seen a belly to belly right there.
Wow, I thought he was.
Ooh! Neville ducked it! But he ran into a back body drop. Kick to the back. And a pin attempt here. Nope. Kick out from Neville.
Oh, and he's still
Sasuke
down,
was thinking
Byron.
super
Things
kick, but
definitely aren't looking very good
Neville
for him
able
right
to
now.
counter it.
Flips the script on him there.
Uchiha able to reverse it. So does
Too
Neville.
quick for him there.
Reversal from Uchiha. Dragon screw.
In there.
Neville
Not even
easily
close.
escaping
Jeez,
out of
that
the
was
ring.
embarrassing.
Neville has
And
got
outside
someone
we
to slip
go
by.
here.
That move at this juncture of the match makes the
Look
intention
at Neville.
unmistakable.
Oh, he was thinking Hurricanrana, but Sasuke powerbomb to the outside. A powerbomb to the outside. Oh my God! Neville hit the steps. Neville hit the steps. Neville hit the steps. And a brain buster on the outside. A brain buster to the outside. Oh my God.
He wants
And
no part of the
Sasuke
outside.
tossing Neville back in.
Nobody
Now he
comes back
connects
from
it.
this.
The super
That should
kick.
do it.
Right on
Here
the
he goes for
button
the
to
win.
Neville. Cover. 2. Oh, Neville able to kick out at 2. Neville able to kick out at 2.
He's still not moving, guys. He
Oh
might be out,
boy.
Cole.
Here it comes.
He's
He was
fighting
thinking
back here.
curb
I
stomp.
expected nothing
But
less, Cole.
Neville
he
able to
turns it
counter.
around. He gets
So
it
does
with the reversal.
Uchiha. Up.
And there's
Counter
the
from
reversal from
Neville.
It's one thing to play to the crowd, but Neville might be
And
overdoing
Neville
it here.
showing off here.
I think we're about to see a
Oh, we
high
haven't
risk
seen
move
Neville
from
go to the top rope. For the past few weeks, he's been using the ring of that. And it's Red Arrow!
There's the cover.
It
Can
finally
he do it?
pays off the Red Arrow! 2! The king of the
This singles contest
cruiserweights
has the victor.
stays on his throne! The king stays in his
Here
throne!
is your winner, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville.
Neville!
Huge
What
pinfall
a
win
big
here
time win for that
You know, it
young
didn't
man
happen
right
often
there!
back in the
The
test. Being
cruiserweight
pinned
champion!
is humiliating.
You got that right, partner.
And you can hear Neville bring his
Huge
crown!
win here tonight.
This is Positivity More saying, good night, everybody, from the first episode of 205 Live.